Hi everyone. So first of all, Happy New Year. Hope you guys all enjoyed are starting to enjoy 2019. So today I will do a webinar for you guys showing you how to use our app and web desk for BIGVU. If you have any questions, please write them down in the comments. I'll help and try and answer every single one of them. If you need anything specific, again, write it down in the comments and I'll do my best to answer every single one of your questions. A few important things before we begin. First of all, our Android users have already had a new update for their phone and their app. And I have an Android phone, so that's the version we're going to use. iOS users, Apple users, you guys are going to see this come in next month, hopefully in early next month, but definitely next month. So the interface is a bit different, but everything is the same feature-wise. So even if it looks a bit different, it has the same features as iOS. If you have any questions about how it looks on iOS, please ask me and I will try to explain it as we go and kind of show you how it will look. Eventually, like I said, next month, all of you guys are going to have the same new interface that we have launched. So let's begin with the app. I'll share my screen with you guys. Okay, so this is the app. Again, like I said, I'm using an Android phone. This is how it looks now. Let's go a little bit over on how it looks, why it's a bit different, and go from there. So first of all, you have my projects. They're going to be all of the scripts that you have written and filmed in your app. As you can see, I have quite a bit. If you don't have many, you'll have just a few or none at all. Next, we have, so this is how you will get to their homepage. Here is the menu. We have our plans, our settings, FAQ, feedback, all of this you can see up here. Next, we have our video tips and profile. So if we click on the video tips, it will take us to the video tips page where you can kind of get a peek into how to work the app and how you can use it. Let's start with writing our own script. So we're going to click on the plus, and it's going to prompt us to pick between two options. The first option is to use a teleprompter. The second one is to go unscripted. Again, you can do either one. Let's go with the teleprompter. So this opens our prompt. Let's start by giving a headline. So let's go with webinar one. So it's first. Let's go with a date, and then we can just write our script down here. Let's say, hello and Happy New Year. Okay, so that's our app for the script. To save the script, you're going to click on the check mark, and it's going to save our script. I'm going to go back and choose a script with a bit more of words so we can kind of see how it works. So let's go with this one. So this is just like a basic script. You have quite a few things to see. If we scroll down, you can see everything. If I want to change anything, let's say I want to say something else here, I can change anything I want, and it's gonna change also in my web desk. But that's a bit different later, but technically anything you change here is automatically uploaded to the cloud. Let's go ahead and click on the camera icon, and you're going to see my teleprompter. Again, this is the new version, but it's pretty much the same as all the other versions. First of all, we have our teleprompter, and let's go set it up to make sure that we're filming correctly. So let's go over a few of the things we have. First of all, we have obviously our HD setting. We're going to want it at the highest possible. Next, we have our auto stop. This means that when the script is over, it's going to automatically stop without me having to press on the stop button. Then I have lock exposure. This locks the exposure from the moment I click on it. So let's say I have a lot of natural light changes. I'm going to want to lock my exposure so I don't have light changes during my video. Since I'm filming inside, it doesn't really matter. Next, I have my settings for the size and placement of the teleprompter. Android users, you're going to have positioning. iOS users, you're not going to have the bottom position feature because you don't need it. So let's start. But first of all, I'll explain what you need to do to set up the teleprompter correctly. First of all, we want our text to appear as close as possible to the camera so that our eyes, when we read, are not going to travel a lot. How are you going to do that? So we're going to choose a text size. I'm filming very close, so I'm going to want to decrease my text size to a very small area. My camera is on the right, top right here in this corner, and this is where I'm going to center my text. I'm going to position it to the right, and finally, I'm going to choose the text size. Again, because I'm very close, I'm going to decrease my text size. The further I am, I can go bigger or smaller. So let's go with around this size so it's comfortable to read. Now my teleprompter is set up, almost. I'm going to pick on my speed. So speed is how fast the teleprompter is going to roll. I'm going to have a really quick, for example, a really slow teleprompter, or anything in the middle. So I'm around 170 words per minute, sorry. And this is what we're going to do. So I'm going to click on the record and let's start recording. I'm going to wait for the countdown. Hi, this is Gal from BIGVU, and I am making my first video with BIGVU. With a slick teleprompter, my video looks pro, my eyes stay perfectly focused on the camera, and I don't have to read a script taped to a wall. So we're going to stop here, but technically we can keep going until the end, and it's going to stop recording. So I'm going to press on the stop, and we're going to come up to this page. Okay. Once I finished my take, I can do a few things. I can look at my take by clicking on the play button and kind of see how I feel about it, decide if I like it or not. If I like it, I can keep going. If I don't, I can just click on new take. If I want to hear it and I see that I have made a mistake in my script, I can go to title and script, and it's going to take me to my script. I can export the video as is, or I can delete my video. I can also upload the video to the cloud and style my video. So let's go with upload to cloud. So I'm uploading my take to the cloud just so we can have it later on the web desk. But technically, you can do everything you want on your app. I just really want to show you all of the capabilities of our program. So while this is going, I'm going to enter a different take, and we're going to work on this take. So let's imagine this is the take I just recorded, and I'm going to want to style my video. So I'm going to click Style Video, and I have to select, did I film with a green screen background or did I not film with a green screen background? I'm going to show you both, but obviously if I didn't film with a green screen, the change background is not going to appear seamlessly. It's going to have issues. Just for this webinar, I'm going to show you how it looks, your actual background change. So I'm going to click on, I used a green screen, even though I obviously did not. and it's gonna open this. These are a bunch of pre-available videos and pictures that you can use to replace your green screen background. You can also feel free to upload your own by clicking on the plus button, as I have done with these 3 photos. It's my own photos that I've decided to upload. So let's go with the dark blue particles, and I want to change to that. So this is going to loop in the background, but obviously because I did not change the green screen, it's going to be like this. It's not going to be seamless as if I did it with only my green screen. If I'm happy with how it looks, I'll click Apply New Background. Let's just do that so you guys can see what's going on. Now let's go and style our video. So again, I clicked on Style Your Video, and I'm going to click on I did not use a green screen. Here, I can do a bunch of things to get my video to the top level, looking pro in seconds, minutes, but without having any knowledge of video editing or anything like that. So the first thing I have is my aspect ratio. I can change it to vertical or square, or keep it as is, as horizontal. Vertical is best if you're doing like Instagram stories, Facebook stories, stuff like that. Horizontal is great for YouTube and stuff like that. And finally, square is great for Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, all of these pages where you have a feed that you're scrolling. It really increases viewings. So I'm going to go with horizontal just because I already filmed in horizontal. Next, I'm going to click slide to the right, and I'm going to click on my audio. My audio I have 2 options. My first option is to boost my audio, maximize my audio levels, and decrease background noises so I can make my video sound really good and sharp. I can also add background music. I have a bunch of copyright-free music available. Choose whichever one you think is fit for your video. And you can start playing around with how loud your voice is versus the music. Important thing to note is it is background music. It should only be in the background. And I usually don't suggest going about 80%, and that's if you have a really loud voice. But you can always just click on the play button, preview it, see if you like it or not, and change accordingly just by sliding this to different areas. Okay, so let's go with 90%, my voice, 10%, the music. Again, we're going to go to the right, and now we have our bottom third. The bottom third is a title. It's going to preview my video script title and my name. You can edit it as whatever you want by clicking and editing what you want. Let's say I want it to say BIGVU with like small letters and not capitalized. Sorry. So I can do that, and I can also change my name if I want to change my name. I can choose from different titling. So I have Ocean, which is like a full length, so it'll be available throughout the whole video, or the same one just in the beginning, or these 2 options, streamlined and television. Let's go with television today. Next, I'm going to pick my logo. So I'm going to make sure I have my click check mark. I'm going to click on the up arrow, and I'm going to choose my logo or upload a new logo by clicking on the plus button and choosing one from my gallery. Let's go with this one. And I can choose the positioning. Currently, it's on the top right. Let's go with bottom right for this video. So as you can see, it jumped down to the bottom. We're going to go with a business card outro. So I did again. I moved to the right, and I have my business card outro. So I can do my name, email, phone number, and website. All of this I can just put in. I can edit it whenever I want. So I can edit the numbers or whatever. And I can also decide on the length. How long do I want it to appear at the end of the video? I can also choose a different logo if you want to insert a different logo into this one by clicking on the up arrow and choosing a different logo. Now that we're done with this video, I'm going to click on to the right, slide to the right, and I have my apply style and make video button. So I'm going to click on that, and it's going to make my video. So as you can see, in really quickly, fast and easy, you can make professional looking videos through the app and share them directly. So let's see how we can share a video. Let's go with this video. I'm going to click on export. It's going to download for a few short seconds. And I can choose whichever one I want. Can go straight to my video gallery. I can share it to YouTube directly from here, email it to someone, Facebook, and so on and so forth. Just click on it and it will take you to the upload page. This is the app. As you can see, it's really easy. You can do everything you need right here. No need to actually go into the web desk, although I will show you the one reason why it's important to go to the web desk sometimes. So this is it. This is the app. I don't see any questions that have been written in our comment section. The comment section is on the YouTube page if you guys are not there. But if there's no questions, let's go ahead and go to the web desk. So I will share my screen with you guys. One moment. Where did it disappear? Okay. Okay. So this is the web desk. You log into the web desk using the same email and password as you did for the app or method. So let's say you signed in using the Google. I will sign in using Google again here. Let's go with, where is it? My first video with BIGVU, which is what I recorded with you guys. Oh, not this one, sorry. I'll show you the difference. We have scripts and we have videos that are already ready. So let's go to our script. My first video with BIGVU. I'm going to click on that. And I'm going to select my take. So this is my last take. That's the one I filmed today with you guys. As you can see, I have all of the script to my right and my takes to the left. Sorry, my takes to the right and my script to the left. Any changes I make here, I can send to the app and record with the changes. Any changes I make in the app, like I said, will appear here. Let's go and start editing. So the first thing we can do on the web desk is click on the three dots and this appears. I can style my video and change background just like I did in the app. I can do the same thing here on the web desk. Just click here. As you can see, it says change my green screen background with an image or video loop. I'm going to go into my right panel and I'm going to drag and drop something from my right panel. Make it just a bit larger. From my right panel into this box. Once I open that, I can just click on make video and it's going to upload my background change. Next, I can also style the video. And it's the same thing I did in the app. I have my aspect ratio, my lower third, audio, logo, and outro, just like I had in my app, in the app. So there's no need to actually go over it again. It's exactly the same thing, just on the web desk. Lastly, the most important thing that you can do in the web desk that is not available currently in the app is add captions. So I'm going to click on the three dots and I'm going to click on add captions. Adding captions and available in these following languages. Obviously, I'm speaking English. I'm going to choose that. And it's going to take speech to text and transcode it. So I'll show you where you can kind of follow the progress of everything you've been doing. You have the left menu, and you're going to go into task list. When I go into task list, I can see all of what's going on. So I have background change, complete, and it took 43 seconds, segmentation, and complete, and it took 15 seconds. So I can see what's going on with all my videos. Let's go back to the desk. Oh, right here. Sorry. As you can see, this is the background change that we just did together. This is the video I uploaded from the app. And this is the video I'm going to do closed captioning on. Okay, so closed captioning, I can see them here. This is what it shows from what I've said. And I can also click, and I can edit everything here and click embed captions, and it's going to embed into the video small captions like that. Or I can click on the three dots and click open in Composer. I'm going to say yes. And what's this going to do? It's going to automatically add my captions and segment my story. So I'm going to click on yes. And here we go. We have my video segmented into 4 different sections with my text on each one. I can edit whatever I want here and click, let's say, capitalize this, capitalize my name, capitalize BIGVU, change any spelling mistakes that I have, add any grammar that I want, and do all of that. Once I'm happy with how it looks, I can apply my theme. So let's go with captions, which are smaller. I can make them larger and so on. Let's go with captions so we can see my face. And then I can decide if I want to make anything bold. So let's say I want my name to be bolder. I want it to show in a color. So then I put it between 2 stars in the text box below. As you can see, it's going to change to yellow, just like my theme looked here. I can apply style to all my scenes or do a different style to each scene. If I do slashes, it's going to turn blue. Okay, so I can go ahead and do that to all of my videos, my segments. I can add my logo if I wish by clicking on the logo and then choosing a logo. It's going to appear on the top left corner. I can decide where I want the positioning of the text to be. I can do it in the top. I can do it on the bottom. I can do transitions between my slides. So let's go with this one. I have up, down. I have left to right or fade in. I can apply to all. I can alternate it. So you can really, whatever you want to do. You can do the same for the text effects. They can slide in and out. This is my main track. You don't really need to change or play around with it. It's there mostly if you're just going from the beginning. You can do your music bed, add a music, background music. Again, there's all of these copyright-free music. Let's go with, I don't know, bells. I can change the voice to sound ratio, and I can click on play to preview how it looks. Aspect ratio, like we had in the style your video, and finally a business card outro, which I can add at the end if I wish. Okay, so this is the basics. Once I finish this, I can click save and make clip. But I'm going to show you a bit more features that we have. I just want to see if there's any questions. I don't see any. So a few things that we can also do in the Composer. We can add visuals from the right panel by dragging and dropping it on top of different segments. I can search in Pixabay images if I wish and insert them in here. I can cut and trim my videos by clicking on the scissors, and I can trim it to whatever length I want it to be. By clicking Scene from Selection, I'm going to separate my scenes manually, or by clicking Apply, I'm just going to select it for this specific one, and the rest will follow suit. And let's say I made this one now shorter. If I click Apply, these ones will be longer now to match this one's length. So I always suggest starting from left to right, just like you write in English. You start from the left, you end in the right. Same thing with videos. Once I'm happy with my take, I'm going to click Save and Make Clip, and it's going to be available on my desk shortly. An important thing that we can do here is important to see is how to share my video. So let's say I want to share this one. I can click on the three dots, and I can click on Download Story for it to be available on my computer. I can embed the story directly from here into anything I want, or I can export it. If I go to export, I can export to Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube simply by clicking on one of these, writing a description. For YouTube, you can also choose a thumbnail or create your own and upload your own thumbnail. You can add tag words, allow embedding, make it private or public or unlisted, whatever you want, and click export, and it will be available on our YouTube page. Same with Facebook. Just click on description. You can extract description from your story, making it exactly what you're saying, and click export. So this is the web desk as well as the app. Let's go back and see if there's any questions. Okay, so I don't see any questions, but I'll stick around for a few more moments to see if anyone has questions or if I went too fast or too slow on something and you guys have questions. So you can go ahead and write them down. If I go off before you guys have written down your notes or your questions, you can always find us at support@bigview.tv. We'll be happy to help with anything that you need. Okay, so I don't see anyone writing any questions. So you guys again, I hope you guys are having a great start to your new year. Hope 2019 will be filled with a lot of cool videos made professionally using our app and program. And good luck, everyone. Bye.